So how many people brought drums tonight? All right. Cindy, you didn't raise your hand. Okay. Karina, your drum's over here. Are you going to play with us?
Oh, of course.
Good. Well, one of the things we have in the back, besides some food, and you're welcome to jump back there and grab a snack anytime, or there's also some bottles of water back there, which I'll indulge in right now. The other thing we have is some CDs, and I'll do our commercial interruption first so that we can just have a great drum jam through the night. The CD that you guys were listening to while you were sitting before the program started is a CD called World Unity. And it's a really fun combination of world music and kind of a mix of electronic music, kind of rave sort of music, with all live percussion. And one of the things that occurred to me as I was traveling around one day, I was in a particularly challenging day where I had to be in like 3 different airports, and it was just crazy. And I realized that as much as I love being in Africa, or I love hanging out in Hawaii and nature, that we all live in a mechanical world. And we can either allow that to be a disruption in our life, or we can allow ourselves to learn how to dance harmoniously with the energy of the modern world. And so I used some modern music combined with some indigenous African and Native American rhythms to create world unity. And the intention is for us to come together in our common bond and to bring our gifts to the world in a way that we can express ourselves dynamically along with everybody else. In the village of Dano in Burkina Faso, West Africa, where I studied, they have a saying that every single person that is born a genius, and that it's the job of the village to acknowledge and support the genius of each and every person. And so when I was talking to my teacher when she came here to the United States, I'm like, well, you know, how can we shine here? You know, we have these corporate structures and everybody's trying to climb the corporate ladder and be at the top of the food chain, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And having been in that world for a long time before I started doing this fun stuff, it just didn't seem that everybody's gifts could shine or everyone's genius could shine, because somebody, as soon as they notify it, that there's a genius out there, they try and stomp them down so that they don't take their position. And she looks at me and she said, well, oh my goodness, isn't there enough for everybody? If everybody is shining, then everybody's at the top of the food chain. And wouldn't that be delightful? And I thought, wow, isn't that a different way to look at it?